Two high school basketball coaches are now charged with murder after a 16-year-old girl collapsed during a basketball practice and died. The charges come as we mark 2 years this Friday since Imani Bell passed away. The day she collapsed, practice was being held outside despite temperatures in the 90s. Joe Henke has more on the charges and is the only reporter tonight with reaction from Imani Bell's family. Joe?
Well, Cheryl, a Clayton County grand jury quietly indicted two of Imani Bell's basketball coaches in July, charging them both with second-degree murder. 11 Alive confirmed the indictments this morning and was the first news outlet to report this development. Even the Bell family and their attorneys did not know about the indictments until we called them.
She was 16 years old and a junior in high school when she suddenly died in 2019. If Imani Bell was still alive today, she could have been in college and starting her adult life. Instead, her parents this morning learned a grand jury indicted two of Bell's coaches, an outcome prosecutors previously told the family could come at some point.
They were enthusiastic that this process has now really started in earnest and waiting to see what the result will be.
Justin Miller is the family's attorney and Imani Bell's cousin.
Even though it happened 2 years ago, it's now just starting to be something where they can see that a criminal case is starting, where they can see that a civil case is starting. So no, this is not even close to closure. They still have 1,000 questions, 1,000,000 questions.
Bell collapsed and later died following an outdoor basketball practice at Elite Scholars Academy in August of 2019, when the temp exceeded 90 degrees and the heat index was in the triple digits, according to Bell family attorneys. Bell's parents previously said she had no underlying conditions, and their attorneys argued the practice was approved by the school and supervised by coaches despite a heat advisory. The Clayton County grand jury has now charged LaRosa Walker Ashakure and Dwight Palmer with second-degree murder, second-degree child cruelty, involuntary manslaughter, and reckless conduct. A civil lawsuit filed by the family lists Ashakure as Elite Scholars head girls basketball coach in 2019 and Palmer as an assistant coach. In a July court filing responding to the lawsuit, an attorney for Ashakure had written she was on her first day as coach of the girls basketball team and she was relying on the direction of the athletic director and Elite Scholars Academy personnel to conduct this conditioning activity. Miller says he cannot agree with that defense.
Common sense, it does not require 1 day on the job, and so for the answer to be, hey, listen, this was my first day, so therefore I made this mistake that killed your child, is ridiculous, and we're going to keep pushing forward.
Today, Ashakure's attorney declined to comment on the criminal charges, and when reached by phone, Palmer also declined to comment.
Both coaches were booked into the Clayton County Jail, granted $75,000 bonds according to court records, and are currently out of jail. Coming up at 6Y, Bell family attorney Justin Miller tells me this indictment and the murder charges filed are unique and could lead to changes in high school athletics. Sheba.
All right, Joe.